Aquarius, welcome to your June 2023 mid-month reading here. We're going to go ahead and jump straight into your read. Thank y'all for being patient. What you doing, buddy? Thank y'all for being patient, by the way. A couple days ago was my sister's wedding. So anyways, let's go ahead and jump in, my friends, and let's take a look what's going on. Also, if you're new to the channel, be sure to check your other placements. I don't know if I've already said this or not. Be sure to check your other placements. You may find additional messages in those readings. So let's take a look. This first row, of course, will be in regards to your career, your ambition, and your goals at this time. Oh, yeah, keep doing your thing, Aquarius. You've been working hard. Eight of Pentacles here. I just feel like you're very dedicated. You're very focused, especially like on work and stuff. It's almost like there's like this motivating sort of energy. It's not even that motivating. I mean, I think the motivation is there, but it's more so of like, you ever like put an effort and get the reward back, but it's like you keep putting an effort and you keep getting rewards. It's like that like spurs you on to work harder and do more. And I think that's something that you're doing at this time, or something that you're experiencing at this time. There is a lot of growth and abundance here with that Empress. So I'm hearing Taurus. Some of you may have Taurus in your chart. You may have a very strong Venus contact right now, to where there could be an increase of things going on. So this looks good. I think anything that you're really working toward will have a successful conclusion and outcome to Three of Cups. This is also you being really involved socially too, like with your community, really feeling like a part of the creationary process with others too. So this looks good. Some of you could also be working in a team or working together with one another or somebody or something like that. We'll clarify, of course. We'll get more. The second row will be in regards to your relationships. You have the Tower, the Hermit, and you have the Three of Wands here. A lot of epiphanies going on here. I know Mars will square Uranus, which I kind of feel like there's that Tower energy, sort of like sudden, spontaneous sort of actions or decisions here. It really feels to me, though, it's like some type of breakthrough, though. What I mean by that is like some type of pivot or change in your relationship dynamic here, whether that's romantically or whether that's just with all areas of your relationships. The Three of Wands, though, whatever the pivot is, I feel like, well, it's a pivot that's happening because with the Hermit, you understand now more clearly, and you feel more comfortable with making certain pivots. And by doing that, I feel that Three of Wands, it's allowing you to be able to further your horizons here. To be able to feel like there's a sense of not just freedom, I would say, but that really illuminates more self-determination, or more I kind of want to say confidence in a way. You have the King of Wands here in the position of something that you have the King of Wands here in the position of additional messages from your guides or from the divine. You have the King of Wands, Six of Wands. You have the Eight of Wands here. Oh yeah, if you have momentum here, I feel like your guides are wanting you to keep the momentum going. King of Wands, Six of Wands. You could be getting attention and recognition. There's just a lot of creativity. I feel that it is flowing through your expression, and it's almost as if there's like this fire that's being harnessed, and it's like it's becoming bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And I feel like if you can maintain that, keep that going, and I feel like with this Eight of Wands, there's a lot of momentum. There's a lot of things that could just be starting to happen quickly here. But the optimism, the positivity is something that I feel like you really aren't going to be lacking. Not really. You have this Vesta card, Hearth, the flame, the inner flame. Vesta, the asteroid. You should see where your Vesta is in your chart. The inner flame that is lit. It's relit. I can't remember the date. I think it's like sometime in the spring or something like that. But maybe there's something like a sort of like a kindling or rekindling effect of passion that happened for you in the spring. I mean, it still is the spring. It's almost the summer. But summer hasn't started yet. It's when the solstice starts. Summer solstice. Yeah, there's a rekindling. You have everything is as you've created. All you create offers you lessons in life here. And this could be like certain like learning experiences that you're having in regards to relationships here, right? And that can come in the form of many things. Like I think we narrow our field of thinking too strictly when we talk about when we're doing tarot and we talk about like the tower happening. It's like usually it's like the first thing you think of is like a breakup. But really the tower could be like a certain epiphany or realization of, oh shit, like I realize like I'm doing something in a way that affects my relationships, or you're realizing like certain patterns of relationships that, you know, sometimes they're your fault, sometimes they're other people's fault. But it's like the suddenness of it, right? So it's like when you're reading when you're reading tarot, when you're watching tarot, it's like it's not always as dramatic, you know? Like, could you just imagine like just having that much of a dramatic life? Like almost every tarot fucking video you tune into, you know? Just saying. But the Tower and the Hermit could be just like a deepening of maturity and realization of like, okay, well, it's time to make adjustments that's going to help be progressive for my future with the Three of Wands. I can't wait to clarify that and see what that's talking about. You have this memory card. So there's something that I feel like you could be recalling here, Aquarius. It's kind of interesting. It's almost like this is an Aquarian read for sure. It's almost like you've connected the dots in a certain way. Do some sort of recollecting or recollective experience, whether that's because you're thinking and recollecting like certain memories or whatever. But whatever it is that you're sort of piecing together and connecting, I think is that certain sudden realization of things. The Tower and the Hermit can show up as this as well. It's like when you go back and you read something that you read before, but you're like, oh shit, I totally forgot. What are you doing? What are you doing? Nothing? Just hanging around. My dog. You had this leaf and it says change here. Gotta make some changes. Alright, let's clarify. So, I think you turned a new leaf, or you're turning a new leaf here. And also the Tower and the Hermit in a relationship aspect could be a mentor that illuminates something for you in a way that you haven't seen before and understood before. And it's like the wow, you know, and it can change the trajectory or change your awareness when it comes to your relationships. Right? So let's clarify. Let's see what this is about. Yeah, the Magician and the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, I just feel like you're focused, using your willpower. Manifesting, creating. Death card, the Empress. There's beauty in change, and I think you've learned that, and I think you know how to work really well with those energies as far as like transmuting with that Magician. And so you've gone through definitely some sort of death card moment, I would say, within the spring or something like that. But it wasn't as if it was like some type of like horrendous thing. It's like there's just seasons of change in life that happen. And I think you've adjusted and adapted quite well to the point to where it's like you're actually thriving more. You're actually doing better and enjoying things more, I would say. High Priestess, Three of Cups is here. I feel like there could be some important people that you're around here. This is very spiritual in nature with the Three of Cups and the High Priestess. Very open-minded people, very receptive people. People that are willing to evolve with you and that help you evolve. So this looks really well. Yeah, the Moon card with the Tower. Three of Cups, Six of Swords. And you have the Justice card and Three of Wands. Something's being illuminated. Something's being brought to the surface right now if it hasn't already happened here. It could have been hidden with the Moon card, I'm be real with you. It could also just be the sort of conscious illumination of things too. because you have the Hermit's 3 of Cups, 6 of Swords. So it's like either you're hearing about something, you're coming across something, maybe you're hearing something through the grapevine or something like that, to where it's like it really kind of illuminates something for you in a positive way because you have the Justice card, 3 of Wands. I feel like whatever this is quite karmic in nature, but not karmic as in it's like detrimental or like, you know, bad karma. It's just like something that is thrown in your path for a reason, or something that you're understanding here for a reason, that's going to allow you to be able to adjust and make better decisions here for your future, or at least have the awareness of how you could go about things differently. Yeah, especially when it comes to choosing things, being open to things here. So some of you are going to find out one of your friends likes you or something like that. And so this is for the single Aquariuses. You may find out that a friend that this may be like a friend turned lover type of situation. Oh my God. I'm seeing some of you here, somebody who you thought you would like really never be involved with, you become involved with this person. It's like there's something, I don't know, it just kind of feels very divine like or synchronistic in nature. It's for the single Aquarians. So I don't know. You come back and let me know how that goes. You let me know. 9 of Pentacles, King of Wands, Star card, 6 of Wands. Oh yeah, some of you guys are about to be receiving like a lot of attention, maybe to the point to where you're not even used to it, possibly, you know. And that doesn't mean like you have to be like this grand star or anything, or like be an influencer, or like be popular. It's like sometimes just in life, like things just enter into our awareness that we're just not used to, like the amount of attention, right? Maybe you have like one friend, the next thing you know, you meet like 3 or 4. You know what I'm saying? It's like, whoa. So King of Wands, 9 of Pentacles, believe in yourself. I think I see you getting a lot of attention. Your status elevating. I think you're finding yourself in greater levels of positions of authority. And what I mean by that is like your ability to be able to be confident in your authority, in yourself. And I think that confidence really does something great for the world, because it allows you to really be able to express and give your gifts to the world, right? Because sometimes if we're not confident in our gifts and we have them, we're not going to be able to give them to the world. We're not going to want to. We're not going to feel comfortable doing so. But when you're confident and you understand what it is that you bring to the world and what it is that you bring to the whole of things, it's like, you know, there's great enjoyment in that, and there's also great success and a better life that can be lived with the 8 of Wands and the 9 of Cups. So I think that's something to think about. Very deep reading. Some of you may have Scorpio in your chart, or maybe you have like a 12th house moon or something like that. Or 8th house placements. Anyways, that's what I got for y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to go ahead and get off of here and leave the reading right here. Straight, sweet, to the point. From my UFO to your UFO, Aquarius. And we haven't heard of you lately. We haven't, you know, you guys were on the news before. I don't know what happened, but anyways, I'll see y'all later. If you want to book a personal read with me, that link is down below. Everything's there to be looked at. And yeah, so, and if this video resonated with you, be sure to hit that thumbs up button before you leave, and I'll talk to y'all later.